instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times,
Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy, and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today we're doing a pick a card all about who is jealous of you. So we're going to get initials and charms at the end of each reading, so be sure you stay tuned for that. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, it's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you being here. So I have 3 groups to pick from. Okay. And now keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information, along with my social media, is down in my description box below. So, okay, so the first one, the first stack is going to be, I'm calling this one the Occult Tarot because that's the tarot deck that I used with this particular group, finding out all about who is jealous of you and all the details. So group 2 is going to be the Cthulhu Tarot, and group 3 is going to be the Goetia Tarot. So I will insert a little video where you can kind of chill out and see which one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there is probably a message in more than one for you. So with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Hey group 1, all of you that selected the Occult Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about who is jealous of you. So let's get into the cards here. Let's get into the Oracle cards first. Who is jealous of my group 1? We have Pomona, Plenty, Athena, Strategy, Rihanna, Self-Trust. Go ahead and push these up. We have Wolf Spirit, Turn Knowledge into Wisdom. We have Frost. Let's see, Ice Cold, Melting in Time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, and what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. Ooh. Ooh, that's cold. That's a cold energy here. Arwen, master of the great hunt, authority, the hunt, natural balance. We have Scorpio, I transform. You could be a Scorpio, they could be a Scorpio. We have Venus, love. We have a Libra here or a Taurus. We have Sagittarius, I see. So fire. I'm feeling all the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, let's get the channeled messages and then we'll go into the tarot. Okay, we have blue eyes. Maybe you have blue eyes, they have blue eyes. Friends with benefits. Okay. Thief. Oh, wow. All right. And we have beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm getting a feel for who's jealous of you and why. And wow, this is some cold ass energy. I'm just saying. We have the 7 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Wands. We have the 8 of Cups. Lots of cups here. Lots and lots of cups. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Hermit. Okay. Well, straight off, they're jealous because you're very attractive, number one. I don't think you really have problems getting attention. And I'm hearing like some of them say like you're like an attention whore kind of thing. And they don't like it. They want the attention on them. Lots of Sagittarius energy. So this person, now, for some of you, they feel like with this Thief card, they feel like you steal the attention. You steal the spotlight from them. So this could be like a person who you hang out with, who you go places with, and they always seem like your wing person. You know what I'm saying? Like they never seem to get the attention you do. And I feel like with the Scorpio energy here, they covet it. Like they want to be the center of attention. They want to be the Leo energy, but they're not. Okay, they're not. They're like Scorpio-ish energy. They're pretty deep, and they can come off very intense to people. They don't have the same way with people that you have. And you may be a Scorpio, and be a really deep, intense person, but you also have a side of your personality where you're very bright and you attract people. It's like a Leo energy with some Scorpio going on. There's something about your eyes here that are very beautiful. I think people really connect with you through your eyes. I think your eyes are they have a lot of expression here. And I think this person who is jealous of you, like their eyes are a little dead. Like they just don't have the same light that you do because you have overcome a lot. Okay. You're very smart. And you're not afraid to self-reflect. I think you have. I think you've done a lot of self-reflection to get where you are. You've turned your bad experiences into positive experiences, and you're very strong. There's an air about you of plenty. That you have plenty of room in your life for people. You have plenty of personality. You got plenty of good looks. You got plenty of really good things going for you. And I feel like this person is just so jealous because for whatever reason, they're trapped in this kind of frost-like state. Okay, where they just can't seem to get anything going their way. And it's because the universe is calling on them to heal parts of themselves that they feel are less than. And sometimes our friends are catalysts, okay? And I feel like you may be a catalyst for this person to grow into a deeper understanding of themselves and to grow into being more open to people. I think many of them can't see the pathway to like being more open with people, and they don't, even though you're friends to some degree, they don't really understand what you've done to get where you are. So they think that, you just woke up one morning and your life was like this, right? And, you may be like, but Amy, my life is not that great. But this person sees it as much greater than theirs. It's all about perception here. You're the one living your life and you know all the dirty details and all the stuff you have to go through, all the struggles. This person doesn't really see that. I feel like for some of you, this is someone who's like on a friends list or something like that as well. It may not be a really deep, close connection, but in some way they kind of idolize what you're doing. This may be at work. Be careful, because if this is at work, I'm feeling like this person could be taking credit for your work, or could be talking negatively about you because they're so jealous. And this may be somebody also that wants to hook up. Okay, there may be another energy here that's like wanting to hook up, and they're so jealous because maybe you're in a relationship, and they want to be that person in that relationship, even if it's only for a week. I don't feel like there's a lot of depth here with this person who's wanting to hook up. I feel like they really more feel like it's like maybe a conquest or something like that. So it's not something that I don't think that you would want to like seriously consider unless, you know, you're looking to kind of break up with your person or you have some kind of arrangement or something like that. But otherwise, I feel like this person's just jealous that your person gets to be with you, kind of thing. And I feel like, again, I'm getting a lot of attractive energy here. This person may be younger than you as well. And I think for the most part, I feel like part of what is so impressive about you is your ability to stand on your own. You don't depend on anyone's validation of you anymore. That takes a lot of growth, a lot of self-reflection. It takes letting go of codependent and toxic relationships. You may be something of a lone wolf as well. With this wolf energy here, I'm feeling like, you know, you may be someone that you feel like you don't need people, you know, and that makes you appear very strong to others, especially this jealous energy. They wish they had the Four of Wands here. I feel like they wish they had this sunny disposition that you have. Like you have an ability to talk to people and make them feel understood. You have a lot of compassion, and it's because of all the stuff you've been through. It's because of your experiences. You've learned to trust yourself a lot here. There's something about your hair as well. I think your hair is very striking. If you're a Leo, you may have that Leo mane of hair. And I feel like they're jealous of that as well. I think you're very attractive. We have Venus here. So you have just a natural, lovely aura about you. Okay. And I think you really know how to charm people, and they're jealous of that because they have a hard time being charming. They come across as kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? They come across a little bit detached, like an air sign, but there's a lot of Scorpio here. So, and I feel like a lot of times they get intense really quickly when they meet people. And for some people, that's a big turnoff, okay? I often joke about Scorpio energy being the kind of energy that's like, if you can't talk to me about deep things, then I can't talk to you about the weather, which is kind of the opposite of how, you know, being social kind of works. You kind of talk about the weather and then you get to the deep stuff. But a lot of Scorpios are kind of backwards that way. And I don't mean they're backwards. I mean the way they operate is just opposite of how not normal, but the average social exchange happens. They're very deep. And I feel like they look at you and see that you are both deep, but yet lighthearted at the same time. And that's kind of where they want to be. You know, they want to be in an energy where they can easily laugh and connect with people, yet also have these deep relationships as well. I feel like if you have someone, they're jealous that, you know, you get all this attention, especially from, you know, people who are attracted to you. I do think for some of you, you intimidate people a little bit with your power. There's a lot of power here with strategy and self-trust and authority, the hunt, natural balance. I just think you're just on fire and very powerful, and people are drawn to that. I think you use your power for good. And this person, I'm not sure at this point in their life that they can maybe say the same thing. I think this person, the reason why they're so jealous is because they have a real negative flow going on in their thought processes. All they think about is like how they are failing, how they aren't like you. This is someone who, you know, they look at your posts every day. They look at what you type, you know, your messages and things like that. If you exchange messages, they are, I want to say, it feels almost like obsession. Okay. They may be, they may copy like what you wear. They may, try to copy if you have posting or a YouTube channel or something like that. They may copy like your work, to try to emulate your energy. But the thing is that it's your energy, not their energy. So they can't really emulate it, right? You can only be you. You can't be a carbon copy of someone else. You can only be you. And I think that's something that you have learned, and you continue to reinforce that lesson, that you can only be you. A wolf can only be a wolf. Okay. You can't be, you know, you can't be a beagle. you're a wolf, right? And I feel like you've walked into the power of owning yourself, and it radiates through your appearance. Like people can tell that you're in a place of power, even if you really, you know, in your room by yourself at night, you're like, man, I don't feel very powerful. Man, I don't think things are going my way. Everything's so hard. I'm struggling. You make it look easy. And I think you don't realize that you make it look easy to other people. And sometimes that's great. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't work in your favor because people don't realize what exactly you've been through to stand in your power like this. This takes a real journey. And I feel like you came from a really dark place. I transform. I think you're very comfortable, always kind of growing and transforming, but it's been hard. It's been a battle, hard fought here. And I feel like for you, there's a lot of celebration coming. Okay. And this is kind of a side message for you guys. There's going to be a lot to celebrate. This hermit is going to find themselves surrounded by more people. Okay. And I feel like, you know, you may have quite a few more jealous, like hater type energies move towards you as this other energy manifests. So, you know, with this Venus card here, I feel like for you guys, you probably have been used to being talked about and hated on and people being jealous of you. You may have never really understood it, but people are naturally jealous of you. There's something about your aura. And with Venus here, that tells me that you're just really charming. You're a lovely person. And people want to know how to communicate the way you do. So, okay, let's get some charms and initials. Let's find out more about this person. All right. Okay, we have an S, a T, a G, an N, a U, an X, an I. Let's see, an E, a W, an L, an I, an R, an S, an O. A V. Okay, these could be your initials, their initials, something you guys have in common. We have an elephant. We have a horse, we have another horse, we have an angel, we have a star, we have money, and we have a flower. Again, I feel like you're very attractive. They're jealous of, I'm getting like your face, your hair, your eyes. I think some of you guys are really good at makeup and just putting yourself together. You have a really cool aesthetic. Lots of Libra, Venus energy here, okay? Your Venus may be in Libra or Taurus, but you're just like a lovely person. I think you also have this way of making people feel comfortable. And I feel like with the elephant here, you're unforgettable, okay? And there's, again, this money energy there. You have an aura about you that just, it kind of oozes, I want to say wealth and plenty. I want to say abundance. You may not feel that way. You may be like, Amy, I'm not very abundant right now. It's the energy about you, which draws people to you. And if, kind of a side message here, if you have a business or something, expect more people to come towards you. Expect more business, okay? Because I think it's going to flow for you, group one. And I feel like for many of you, the star energy here, there's something about your manner that is, people find it delightful. You may be really funny, and people find you genuine. And this person doesn't come across that way. They come across as trying too hard, being a little creepy, and sometimes they just don't know how. They don't have really good social skills. That's what I'm getting to. And you may not think you have great social skills, but you do. You have good social skills. You're good with people. You make people feel comfortable, and they want that. So, you know, you're kind of like the full package to this person. You know, you're attractive, you're charming, you're smart, you have a lot of strategy about the things you do, and you make people feel comfortable. So, okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey group 2, all of you that selected the Cthulhu Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about who is jealous of you and why. So we're going to get initials and charms at the end, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get into the oracle cards first. We have self-care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness. The parts in which surrender the pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. Okay. I think you take really good care of yourself. We have wombat spirit, be at home. Yeah, you make people feel very comfortable. You're very approachable. Take the lead. You have really cool leadership ability or leadership energy, boss energy. You may be like, Amy, no, I don't. Well, I'm just telling you, you do, whether you feel like you do or not, okay? We have lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Yeah, I think you have a really creative imagination. And I think you have a gift with your imagination. Maybe you're a writer or an artist, or somehow you're a creative. We have Vesta, home. Again, be at home. I think you make people feel at home. I think you have a very nurturing energy about you. We have irresistible, which makes you irresistible. I think people fall in love with you very easily. I'm getting Cancer energy here. Gaia, creation. Yeah, there's that artistic energy as well. We have Lilith. Oh, Lilith showed up. Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life I desire to live. Yeah, you're very powerful. Okay, your energy is very powerful. We have Yod, destiny. Woo! You are on fire. We have downcast pride. And we have Anubis, preservation, neutrality, and obligation. Okay, let's just get these here and let's go into the channeled messages. Let's say we have hard worker. Okay, you're very dedicated to the work that you do. You have a lot. Hot, you're hot. Yeah, I think you probably know you're attractive. I think people reach out to you, seductive. Yeah, we have friend. This is a friend who's jealous of you. And we have flirt. And there's one more here. What's the other one? Let's see. And then we have the way you have no idea how sexy you are. You have a very sexy way of being. And I think you know you're attractive, but you don't know that you're just naturally sexy. Like just the way you move, the way your body moves, the way you carry yourself, the way you communicate. I think you're probably pretty funny. Your sense of humor makes you attractive as well. So I feel like there's something about your energy that makes people feel like destined to know you. Okay, you're very powerful. You may be an artist, and you may have a very creative way of dealing with issues and problems as well. Let's keep going here. We have the sun. Oh, it's beautiful energy. We have, let's see, the Six of Pentacles. You have a lot of healing energy about you as well. We have the Page of Pentacles. I think you're really positive with other people. Like you help people feel hopeful. Okay. And I think when people are down, they can kind of turn to you for really good advice. I think you're really good at cheering people up. You have a very sunny disposition. We have also the Nine of Cups here. Okay. And we have the Eight of Wands as well. So Eight of Wands, a lot of power, very powerful. I feel like you're in alignment with your life purpose, with your destiny. And it's really an energy that some people carry. When you get on your life purpose, your life destiny, and you're happy about it, and you're moving forward and growing, it's like people begin to find you irresistible. Your people. Like your soul tribe begins to find you irresistible, and they're kind of drawn to you. And I feel like you have taken a lot of care of yourself. I think you're not afraid to kind of like say no to people anymore. Whenever, if you feel like you're getting overextended, I feel like you're like, no, you really know how to stand your ground. And people find this really attractive when we know when to take care of ourselves, when we know our worth. It reads to other people, and it's very powerful. I think you inspire people. And I think the people who are jealous of you are like friends. For some of you, this is a best friend. For others, these are just different friends. But it doesn't feel like an angry jealous. It's more like, I'm so happy things are going so well for them. I wish that was me, kind of thing. I wish I had that going on. I wish I had that potential. I wish I was that creative. I wish I looked like that. I wish I came across like that to people. I wish people liked me like that. And I feel like you just have this really natural ability to be very nurturing to people. I think you open your heart up to people and you're very compassionate. I don't think you're shy about telling your story. I think you've been through a lot with this downcast pride. I think that you have had times in your life where you have failed, where you feel like you failed. I think you have had times in your life where there's been a lot of people who have let you down. I think you've been taken advantage of by a lot of people. And what that does is once you have that happen over and over, one of two things happen. Either you allow that energy to continue and you continue to be used by people, or you grow into a level of self-empowerment where you say, you know what, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to say no when I need to and yes when I want to, and I'm going to see about me first. And when you start really taking care of yourself, that is when you can truly start helping other people. And I think people see you and they see, like your friends see everything you've been through, and they find you to be so inspiring. Like you give a lot of hope just by you living your life and doing your thing. And you might be like, Amy, that sounds ridiculous. No, really. I don't think you realize like what a big, I want to use the word winner, but I don't like those. I don't like those labels, you know, how big of a growth spurt you've had, how far you've come from where you were. I think you need to self-reflect about how far you've come and give yourself some kudos. Be good to yourself. You know, you have ran a lifelong marathon in a couple of years, you know, and you're like smoking everyone behind you and they're just wondering how you're doing it. And I feel like, you know, when you're moving at this pace and you're growing the way you are, you can't help but have people get jealous because they wonder, what are they doing? Why do they look so good? They sound so much more healthy when they're speaking to people. Like their communications are so much more inspiring. They're more funny. They're more them. How did that happen? How do you look and come across the way you do after everything you've been through? You know, I think there's a level of like, I want some of that for me. It doesn't feel like nasty jealousy, like wishing hate or anything on someone. It's more like, I'm inspired to be that. I want that for me too. I want to get there too. And of course, they can't have your life. They can only have their life. And that's a lesson that they have to learn. But I feel like you're a catalyst for a lot of people. Okay. And you might be like, a lot of people. I don't know that many people. It can be 2 people. Being a catalyst for 2 people is a lot. It's a lot of energy. You have a lot of energy here with the sun, a lot of positivity, very magnetic. I think your manner is just, when you are in the positive, it is so positive that you can light up, you know, not just a room, but a whole building. And I think people just become so inspired by it. They want some of it. They want some of that for them. And it makes you irresistible. I also feel like people know that you're going to be successful. They can feel this air of success coming to you. You may not feel it. You may be like, I don't feel that, Amy. I feel stagnant. Well, that's because you're in it. You're deep in it, working your program, working your healing, working on your goals kind of thing. You can't see what you look like from the outside of your situation because you are glowing, okay? And, you know, whenever we go through this, we always are going to attract parasitic energy that want some of that. You know, they want some of that. They want it the easy way. They'd rather take it from someone else than work for it themselves. But I think for the most of you, these are like friends who they love your flirty manner. And there's some people though that they don't want you flirting with their partner. So keep that in mind. You may be a natural flirt. You may be one of those people that just naturally flirts with everyone. It's like your method of communication. And it just comes so naturally. You're not even aware you're doing it. And for some people, that's very catalytic. And instead of looking at you as the problem, they need to look at why your behavior makes them feel less than about themselves. Instead of looking at why they make me feel small. No. No one outside yourself can make you feel small. You feel small because of something going on inside. So don't let people come at you like, oh, well, you're too much, or you need to calm it down, or, you know, take the sunny sunshine shit down a little bit, Missy. We don't have room for all that sunny disposition right now. Do not shrink yourself to make people more comfortable around you, okay? In fact, what I'm getting from guides and everything is you need to continue to just burst through, like be bigger than life, be you, you know, wear yourself proudly. You deserve this. You deserve this wonderful energy that's coming towards you. And I know some of you are just like, Amy, what are you talking about? You can't see it because you're in there doing the work, you know. What I'm seeing is a vision from like, the Lord of the Rings, where all the like troll guys are down, you know, in the ground digging out other troll guys, and it's really dirty and it's sweaty and people are screaming and it's chaos. That's where you are. You're down in the dirt working through stuff. Like, it's hard work. What you don't realize is on the outside, you're glowing. You're going through a glow up. I hate that. I hate that term, but it's true. You're glowing from inside out. It's very different from someone who's just like, okay, I'm going to like, and there's nothing wrong with this, but it's different from someone who's like, okay, I'm going to change my outside to match my inside, instead of saying, I'm going to glow from the inside out. I'm going to allow my light to manifest through my physical vessel. It's a little bit different, okay? And I feel like if you have made changes to your physical appearance, people notice it and they like it. It's going to increase the attention towards you. So if you're a little unnerved by people being jealous of you or all the energy coming towards you, I feel like now is the time for you to work through it, okay? Because there is success coming to you, and it's going to bring more of this jealous energy, because I think people are going to try to figure out how you did this. How did you make this happen? How do you look so good? And the thing is, it's everyone's journey is different, right? No one can live your life. That's what I told the first group. You know, no one can be who you are, but you can inspire people to be more of themselves as well. So, you know, this group doesn't feel like it's a nasty jealousy. Okay. These are friends who see you. They think you're beautiful. They love your flirty manner, and they would like some of that for themselves. All right, so let's get some initials and some charms and find out. Let me get a few more. Okay. Alrighty, we have KKC. We have XA. We have T. Let's see, we have another T. We have a U, an R. We have a G, a Y, an E, an N, a P, a J, and then we have an L, and we have a W. Okay. All right, so those are your initials. The charms are a purple star. We have a horse, a crown, a key. What is that? I think that's a bunny rabbit with a racket. A key, an angel, notes, music notes, a star, a mermaid, a turtle, an elephant, the twin flames, the heart, the peace sign, and another key. I feel like you are attracting, if you're not in a relationship, you're attracting your twin, okay? That's kind of a little side note here. You're attracting either your twin flame or an important soulmate. This is going to be someone who's really going to help you on your pathway to your destiny. I'm seeing that Yod card. I feel like you've healed so much with the downcast pride, and you're continuing to heal. And we have a crown here, and I feel like there are people who put you on a pedestal or will be putting you on a pedestal. So be careful. Be careful. Don't let people you know, do that, put you on a pedestal, because the fall from a pedestal is pretty hard and we all fall. I feel like it's really important that you don't hold yourself to some kind of ideal of perfection, okay? And that might be something that you're working on in those trenches with all those trolls, like in the Lord of the Rings, you know, you're working on your own issues with your body, with labeling yourself, with shrinking yourself to make other people feel more comfortable. I think you just have a very catalytic energy around you, and I think you deeply affect people and you don't realize it. I think you think that you don't really affect people by what you do, you know, but you do. You really do. You are memorable. You are hard to forget, okay? And you need to be kind to yourself as you continue to go through your healing process, okay? And just know that there's going to be more people come towards you, okay? And it's important that you maintain some balance in your life as this energy moves towards you, because I feel like you'll have a lot of people, a lot of friends come towards you and maybe want your attention and want your time, and it might be a little overwhelming to you. So just keep that in mind. Be sure to stand your ground and say no when you need to say no. And when you need to take a personal day, take a personal day. If you need some room from your friends for a while, take it. You know, you can tell people, hey, you know, I just need some downtime. I'm really tired, or I'm going through this. And they'll understand, okay? They will understand, because even though there's some jealous energy of here in group one, I feel like these people are like your biggest cheerleaders too. They want what you have and they want to figure out how you got it, but they also want to see you succeed. So this is a very positive group for group two. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonates. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group three, all of you that selected the Goetia Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about who is jealous of you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. So, okay, who is jealous of you and why? We have Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Okay, we have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. I think you're really brave. I think you're not afraid to kind of go for it. And people wish they could be like that. Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. And I feel like, you know, I use the term fearless and brave, but it doesn't mean you're not afraid. It just means you don't allow fear to paralyze you, okay? We have Hecate, illumination. We have love, Eros. We have shape-shifting. We have Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. I think you're very sexy. I think people are attracted to you. I think you have a lot of sexual chemistry with people. We have masquerade. We have fire element, desire. Yeah, I think a lot of people like want to be with you. Okay, sexually speaking. Jupiter return, benefits. You may be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Or they may be. Northern Node, life's purpose. And we have Father Christmas, 13. How did they get here? Lost, perhaps. No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, where the good still lives in you, dear. Yeah, I think you're a really good person, and it's an interesting mix of like this intense sexuality and this really good disposition. Like, you are a good person. I think you've been through a lot with illumination here, and you are on your life purpose. People know that that's what you're working towards. And the thing is that people are jealous of you because you're so hot, you're so attractive, and you have a lot of people who are interested in you. Now, you may be like, Amy, I don't really feel that. Well, I'm just telling you, whether they've come forward to you or not, people think about having sex with you a lot. I know that really makes you uncomfortable, and I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting here. They think about what it would be like to be with you, to date you, to have you in their life on a consistent basis. We have friends with bennies. Okay, so you have some friends who are thinking they would like, you know, a hookup friend with you. How you dress, I think you have a very unique way of dressing. I think you know what looks good on you, and I think you know how to present yourself well and in the best light. We have survivor. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I get that with the cards here. Trust in the divine detours. I think that, you know, life hasn't been easy for you, but through the hardships of life, you've learned how to maneuver with difficult people, places, and things. I think you know how to, like when it comes to money, you know when to save your money, you know when to spend your money. And you know that abundance is something that flows through you. It's an energy here. I feel like there are some people around you who are being two-faced. They're not really letting you know they're interested in you, or they're watching you and secretly kind of hating on you, because this sexual energy that you have is very powerful. And I think they're afraid a little bit, like maybe they are afraid their partner finds you attractive, or they're afraid that you could come in and take their partner away. This might be a close friend. This is someone who doesn't trust you with their romantic partner. Okay, we have Cancer. Maybe you're a Cancer, or this person who's jealous of you is a Cancer. We also have Pisces here. So this may be a water sign who is really jealous of you and really hating on you. I feel like this person's gossiping about you. Maybe they're telling people that, you know, they think that you are, you know, promiscuous or something like that. They wouldn't trust you with their partner. They would never trust you because, and it's your energy. It's just, you have this catalytic energy, and you have this sexual kind of vibe that makes some people who are not okay with their own sexuality uncomfortable, and it catalysts this kind of jealous energy, jealous hater energy. We have brown eyes. I think they have brown eyes. And smart. I think you are very smart. That's how you've been able to move through the divine detours that have happened to you. I think you've been in some really, I'm getting like, your past relationships have been really toxic. Like you have had experience with narcissistic energy. Maybe that was a parent, and you know, you got into a partnership with someone who had narcissistic tendencies. Maybe you've had narcissistic tendencies and you've kind of learned how to work through that energy. You know, we're all a little bit narcissistic. You know, we all are in our own self-interest. You know, that's kind of how life works. But I feel like you've learned through this really massive detour about the power of caring, having compassion for other people. That if you can have compassion for yourself, you can truly have compassion for other people. And I think that at some point in your life, you've probably held yourself to an impossible standard, and you have, you know, beaten yourself down. And it's almost like someone who's gone from like talking to themselves in an awful way on the daily to healing that up. You know, when you talk to yourself awful on the daily, it can bring out narcissistic tendencies and how you treat other people, because that wholeness, that fulfillment that you want within you, you're not able to get it from yourself. So you get it in a very emotionally toxic way. And I feel like you have kind of flip that around, and you're starting to get the emotional fulfillment from yourself. You're learning how to self-parent, self-comfort. You're learning how to make decisions that are in your best interest through this divine detour. It's been very healing for you, okay? And so when people look at you, they see this really cool canary singing their own song, being their own frequency, and they don't realize like the depths of hell you went through to be where you are today. The energy you have is, the sexual energy that you have is very healing. It's like as you embrace yourself, your sexuality, the way you look, without judging yourself to an impossible standard, you are healing yourself. People watch you heal yourself, and you inspire other people to love and accept themselves as well. It's really powerful and profound. And I do think that people fall in love with you. And you may not realize that people are in love with you. And even when people tell you, hey, you know, I love you, you think, oh, you probably say that to everyone. And the answer is no. I think you have a way of really really making people feel good. Okay. And people love other people who make them feel good. Like they want to be around them more. And I feel like that's what you have going on. I think you're very healing. Okay. And very nurturing, and people want you. They want to be closer to you. They want to spend a lot of time with you. And for you, that could be a little draining. You have some empathic, psychic ability here. So be sure to watch your own energy. Don't let people come in and demand your time. Okay. But I do feel that there are people, especially these water signs, who are hating on you and gossiping about you. Let's look more at this and see what we got. We have, what is this? The Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, you operate in a state of balance. That is your, I feel like that's your goal. Like, just to be in balance and be good, you know, be in a good place. After you've been in such a terrible, hard place, dealing with narcissistic, abusive energy, toxic energy, it may feel a little bit stagnant because you're at a place of peace. And for someone who's been in a lot of drama and toxicity, being at a state of peace can feel boring almost. So just be careful of that, because I feel like people will throw the drama at you to get you off balance, okay? And let's see, we have here, what is this? The Ten of Cups. Ooh, that's a great card. Yeah, that's a great card. It's very positive. I feel like you are moving into a place where you're going to have more fulfilling relationships. And this hater, jealous energy, you know, it's going to churn. It's going to gossip. It's going to say what it's going to say. But I think for you, the most important thing for you to do is just keep it moving, you know. And if you know who these people are and it makes you uncomfortable, you know, get some distance so you can get perspective on the people that you want in your life and the people that you don't, okay? And we have, let's see here. We have the World. So I feel like you're opening up a whole nother chapter. And this card landed on Jupiter benefits. So I feel like this Jupiter return benefits, I feel like you're fixing to come into a time of abundance, of good, solid community, people who are really for you, people who feel this sexual Isis energy from you, but it doesn't scare them away, and they're not afraid that you're going to take somebody away. In fact, they think it's beautiful, the way you carry yourself, the way you embrace yourself. I think you are attracting people who are going to be your biggest cheerleaders. But, side note, this jealous energy, you know, it comes with the territory. You know, I often say, you know that you're doing something right when you got haters and people who are jealous, you know, and you don't have to entertain them. You don't have to, here's the thing. If someone texts you something and they ask you a question you don't want to answer, remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for anything you do unless you want to give them one. Don't let people back you in a corner, because I feel like there's some energy here that would like to back you in a corner and see what you do, okay? So don't take the bait. We have Temperance. I think you are being divinely guided. I think you're highly protected. You have a lot of guides, ancestors, angels about you to kind of protect you from a lot of this hater, jealousy energy. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is the gossiper. This is what I'm feeling. This is the gossiping, two-faced energy, all right? And let's get a little bit of information about this person. Okay, so I feel like with the Canary Spirit, they're a gossip. If they talk to you about someone else, they're talking about you to someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gossiping. If they'll gossip to you, they're going to gossip to other people about you. This is someone who likes drama. They may be a Gemini, an Aries, not Aries, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius as well. I feel like there's a lot of pot stirring going on. You may be finding yourself in the midst of drama in like a social group or something like that. Don't allow this energy to drag you into it and back you in a corner. Just refuse to be a part of it, because you have bigger and better things going on here than this kind of petty stuff. It feels very petty, and it feels very hate-filled. You may feel like people are throwing like negative energy your way or trying to manifest like negative things for you, and just return it to sender. Like if you feel like someone's giving you the evil eye or something like that, they may very well be, okay? Because they're so jealous. This sexual energy, like this seductive energy, is very powerful, and it really does cause people to act out of character. You may see that you get more inappropriate comments. You may get hit on a lot. You may get hit on in odd ways, like at Walmart or the candy aisle or something weird like that. You know, just get hit on in weird ways. You may have people kind of push your boundaries a little bit, and it's because your energy, especially your sexual energy, is very irresistible. Like, people want to reach out and touch you, okay? And I know for some of you that makes you really uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. And people do not have the right to touch you or to be close to you. Like, you don't have to let people in your energy field, okay? You are in control of that. Always remember that. No one is entitled to your time or intentions, okay, or attention, all right? So keep that in mind. Let's get some initials for you guys. All right. Okay, we have an I, an M, a V, a B, a J, a Q. This could be a screen name as well as initials. We have an S, a T, an I, an M. We have a J. We have an A. We have a U. We have an R, we have an E, and an L, and a Y. Okay. Then we have Leo presenting here. We have Pisces. We have, I'm getting a Pisces, Cancer as well. We have another Mermaid, Aquarius. Let's see, we have a key, we have a leaf, we have a paw print. There's another Leo energy. We have a Fae, an angel wing, a seashell, a piece upside down, a butterfly, a dragonfly, a flower, a star, a key, an elephant. I think you're very unforgettable. When you let people into your circle, no matter whether they stay for a moment or they stay for years, there is something about your energy that's unforgettable. I think you leave an impression on people, and they want more of your energy. So you have to be very guarded about who you let get close to you. I feel like you do attract like energy vampires, like emotional vampires as well. And ask your guides, ask the angelic energies around you for help protecting your energy. You might want to do like a weekly house cleansing where you clear out energies, especially if you allow people in your home, because this intense sexual energy, it really does bring out a lot of people's like lecherous energy, where they just really want to kind of latch onto you. It makes people want to be codependent with you, which is something that you may have had a struggle with in your past relationships, like with a narcissist or a toxic person. Maybe you were both very codependent and you've become more aware of that. And what's happening is there are people who are actively codependent who feel your strength now, and they want to pull on that some. So it's good to be guarded, but I feel like your guides, your ancestors, your angels will help you know who to bring into your life. So ask them to help you with that. Ask them to help you with clarity and focus so you can keep focus on the important things and not let the side issues with this jealous hater energy, the drama, drag you down and steal your thunder. I feel like there are people who would like to like pop your balloon, okay? And you can't let them do that. You've been through too much and you have a lot going for you. It's very important with this canary spirit over here for you to speak your mind. Do not shrink who you are and do not shrink your talents, okay? You need to continue to believe in yourself and keep going, all right? Half of the game of life at succeeding is to not stop, to not get in our own way. Don't let ourselves be distracted by drama, because you have to think about the things that are distracting you and ask the question, in a year, will this matter? In 6 months, will this matter? In 6 days, will this matter? Maybe not, probably not. And if that is the answer, then it doesn't deserve your time or attention. You know, keep going, keep working on yourself. Be compassionate and kind to yourself. I wish I could tell you that this kind of energy will go away, but I think it's a byproduct of all the work you're doing. I think you just have a very strong catalytic energy, and it's always going to affect people differently, and you're always going to have this kind of element that wants more of your time, wants more of your attention. It's just wants more and more and more, and they're not very giving back to you. There's not a lot of balance in those relationships. But you're also, on the flip side of that, as you continue to move through energies and you continue to grow and strive toward your goals, you're going to find that your true soul tribe comes in, and they're going to be your biggest cheerleaders, and they're going to be people you can talk to, and they will be people who are not taken aback by this kind of sexual vibe you got going on. All right. So, okay, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please let me know down in the description box below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.